Oh, it's your brother.
Oh, great.
Mike, what can you tell me about all
Nothing, Meryl. Could you just get back, please? You all right, Mike? Yeah, I'm great. Can't you tell?
Mike, I knew Lois Carney. No, not well, but I interviewed her, and I can promise you, she didn't come here willingly.
She sure must have fooled the guy she came here with, just like she fooled you.
Will you let me finish what I'm trying to say?
Go ahead.
Lois was being threatened. I know that, too. So isn't it possible that whatever you saw in that motel room was a setup to make it look like Lois had come here with a John, when in reality...
In reality, Meryl, I'm a cop. I only deal in reality. I'm not a TV star. I was trying to play detective.
Mike's right, Meryl. It's a police matter now, and you've got to stay out of it.
Even if it was all a setup?
Yes, even then.
Douglas, please understand why this is so important to me. Hey, can I come by your place later?
It's a foolish question. Hey, just be very careful.
I will be. Doug? Does Roger Forbes' father still use that old scow down by the docks as an office?
Yeah. Well, from what I hear of the legendary Johnny Forbes, he still spends most of his time there. And even though he built himself a fancy penthouse when he constructed the Forbes building. But why?
Well, Johnny Forbes would certainly know if the rumor about his son taking over as president of Albany University is true or not, and I think I better stamp him in the head.
That's my thought exactly. Come here.
Excuse me. Mr. Forbes. My name is Meryl Vocek.
Oh, I know who you are, Miss Vocek. You do a great job with the news.
Thank you.
Not too bad to look at either.
Thank you. I'm sorry to come by unexpectedly like this.
Kidding? A lovely lady like you can come by anytime. I was just going to get myself some fresh orange juice. How about you? You want some?
Oh.
Or anything you want?
No, really, thank you. I won't take up much of your time. I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
You gotta come in first.
Thank you. This is very warm. It's very cozy.
Ah, thank you.
Could I ask why you still use this? I mean, I hear you have a very sumptuous office in your penthouse.
Because it's warm and cozy. Oh, I don't know. I guess maybe it's because it's full of memories for me. It's where I started out years ago down here in the docks as a longshoreman before I got into construction.
I see.
And also, I guess maybe it's because some of the people I still do business with seem to feel more at home here than they do in my penthouse office uptown.
Preserving your image as the common man.
Sure you won't change your mind?
Yes, thank you, I will.
Good.
That's good.
I like a little vitamin C. Shall we sit?
Oh. Here.
Yeah. Now, you want to tell me why you're here?
To check on something I reported on the 6 o'clock news tonight.
Oh, I'm surprised. You usually reverse that process, don't you? Check first, I mean.
I do, but this particular rumor has been so
Well, if you're
persistent
referring to
that-
my son taking over as president of Albany University, I can assure you that's all it is, a rumor. Yeah, probably started by his father-in-law, Cabot Olin, who I'm sure would like nothing better.
Have you talked to your son about it lately?
No, but I don't have to. I know my son pretty well, Miss Vocek. I'll show you my favorite picture of him. That's when he was 3.
Oh.
Huh? Isn't that a cute little kid? His mother died not long after that picture was taken. And it's been Johnny Forbes and his son ever since. Show you some more pictures of him. Come here. That's when he was at prep school. He was about 13 there. Look at that, huh? He was on everything. Captain of the baseball team, football, basketball. Good student, though. So he was on the honor society. And you know something, lovely lady? I got to thinking and came to the conclusion that there was no reason why my son couldn't one day be elected president of the United States. Let me show you this. This was the second race.
Oh, no. You don't have to tell me what that one is.
Oh?
No. I was there. It was state campus, and it was during his second campaign for the House. I was a student for Forbes that fall.
Good for you.
I think I was standing somewhere near the front of the plat. Wait a minute. Weren't you there that day, too?
Oh, yeah, sure. I was everywhere Roger was. Still am.
You two must be very close.
Oh, very close. That's why you gotta believe me when I tell you that he's too smart to get mixed up with this mess at all.
Gotta admit, it's quite a coincidence your son is here in Corinth on the same day.
Where'd you hear that?
It's just another rumor, but I guess if you haven't heard from him, it mustn't be true.
Excuse me. Be right back. Gotta make a phone call.
Of course.
Forbes, you may well be asked by the voters, why send Forbes back to Congress in '76 instead of his worthy opponent? Well, the truth is you shouldn't. Unless you trust me, and you believe that at least 50% of what I've promised the voters of this state can actually be accomplished and is worth voting for. You know, it wasn't all that long ago that I, like you, was standing at a university campus, this one, further north in Massachusetts. And I'm fully aware of how valuable your time is here at college. It's my fervent hope that in the years to come I can prove to you that I haven't wasted your valuable time here this afternoon. Thank you very much.
I've been on the phone trying to track you down.
Oh,
Looks like your rumor was right. Oh, this is Mara Vocek. I'm sure you've seen her in the tube. She's a reporter for WRCN. It's my son, Roger.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Ambassador.
Miss Vocek?
She came here to try and pin down this rumor about you taking over Cabot's mess at the university. I told her there was nothing to it, but, I'm not so sure about that now. I didn't even know you were in town. When'd you get in? Why didn't you call me?
I'll explain it all to you later, Dad. Now, if you'll excuse us now, Miss Vocek.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Mr. Forbes, for your time.
My pleasure, Miss Vocek. Like I said, anytime at all.
It was nice meeting you. Now that I can ask you directly, though, could you tell me if your being here in Corinth has anything at all to do with the selection committee process?
If and when I have any statement to make on that subject, Miss Vocek, I'll do it through normal channels in a press conference where all members of the media have equal access. Now, until that time, good night.
You're kind of hard on her, ain't you?
That kind of pushy woman drives me right up a wall.
Oh, was she pushy? All I could see was how pretty she was.
Pompous and arrogant men I've ever met. That one just... Oh!
Well, the time I thought you were in New York, getting ready for the big bash there tomorrow night.
I'm sorry, Dad, but this all came up at the last minute. I got a phone call from Cabot just as I was leaving Europe.
What I don't understand is why you didn't call me when you got into town. Afraid I'd screw it up for you?
No, of course not.
But you would. Probably would have, too. I resent the hell out of Cabot Alden taking advantage of the fact that you're married to his daughter and dumping his whole damn mess into your lap.
One thing has nothing to do with
The
the
hell it
other.
doesn't. Listen, nobody wants you back in the arena more than I do. But not in an arena that'll batter you around so much that come the next big election, you couldn't even get elected dog catcher.
Oh, come on, Dad. If I can't run a university, how can I ever be president?
I said I thought you couldn't do it. If you were going to take over a university that was running smoothly, I'd be all for it. But Alden University has got problems. You want me to tell you about it?
No, thanks, Dad. I got problems enough of my own.
It's just about giving up on you.
Don't ever give up on me, please.
Hey, it was just a joke.
I need you so much.
Well, that goes both ways, lady.
Your life is so organized, secure somehow.
Then share it with me. Really share it with me, I mean.
I can't yet. Not until mine is just as secure.
Same old answer.
Kiss me.
Ann?
Well, that's the first time I've seen my kid's sister smiling since she got to New York today.
Oh, I know. You know, being away from home has made all of us a bit restless. And somehow it's been harder on Lorna, I think.
I still haven't really had a chance to talk to Dad, though.
Neither have I.
He seems to thrive on all this craziness. I don't think he'll ever change. Well, little sis, what are you doing up here all by yourself?
Watching. Haven't you ever noticed you get a better view looking down on things?
Yeah, I think I noticed that on my flight in from Louisiana this morning.
Guess you also noticed only Mother was there to meet you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Trouble in paradise.
Ah, you're bonkers.
Oh, really? I've been living with Mother and Daddy in Europe. Just remember that.
So?
So, that beautiful, sexy woman Daddy's dancing with is a real countess. Mother's competition.
So I had to tell you about it, Trudy.
This all sounds very noble, Roger. But I believe there is another woman, and you are afraid to tell me who she is.
It's my wife.
What? Your wife?
I'm serious, Trudy. Ann is the dearest woman in the world to me. I wouldn't threaten this marriage for anything.
That's why I'm laughing. You can't be serious about trying to be a model husband, are you?
I'm certainly gonna try.
Well, as we like to say, lycka till, älskling.
What does that mean?
Good luck, darling.
Clem, has there been any kind of trouble between Raj and Ann?
It's nothing all that serious, I'm sure, John.
Hey, don't double talk me now. I've known you too long for that. You've been to Europe with them. I want to know what's going on. What's that mean?
Not to worry.
Honey, now you level with me. Is Roger involved with that woman?
Daddy, I don't want to talk about it.
May I have the honor of this dance, Mrs. Forbes?
Why?
I'll have an insurrection on my hands if I don't. Every